Hello, people. Welcome to episode 2 of Readathon series. And in this second episode, I'm going to share another book. And bear with me, this is going to be a very interesting book because personally, I've read it over 3 times already. And it always makes me come back to it. So please, it's going to be an interesting one. And don't just get bored because this book is one of the 1 out of 10 books that you would always want to go back and go and read. So let's dive into today's episode. In today's episode, the book I'm going to talk about is titled Born a Crime. Born a Crime. Quite a title, right? It is written by Mr. Trevor Noah, a very renowned comedian, a very renowned personality in the world. He has gained a lot of awards for his performances. And please, if you've not actually not watched any of his comedies, if you haven't, like in your whole life, if you haven't watched any of his comedies, please go and check it out on Netflix. You can get some on um, YouTube, like some snippets of those videos on YouTube, and then you will get going. It's good. I mean, you would actually give yourself a laughing moment. Okay, so let's talk about the story. I won't say everything as usual because I want you guys to get read. I want you guys to be readers. That is the purpose of this readathon. I want you guys to be readers. So please, I won't say everything. In the beginning chapter, it talks about South Africa during the times of apartheid, when the Europeans were actually the ones taking full control of the whole place. And during those times, it was really stringent that no European person have any sexual intimacy with any black person and vice versa. So if you should violate the rule, you are actually eminent for a 4 year imprisonment or 5 years imprisonment, depending whether you are the male in the act or the female in the act for both parties. So you can just guess how difficult it was during those times. And Trevor's mom, who was a very strong feminist, a woman with her own ideas, decided to do just that. And it did happen, of which finally Mr. Trevor became the baby afterwards. I actually don't want to say everything in the story because I want you guys to go and read the book. So eventually, Trevor's mom had Trevor, and then everything goes on, life goes on, and Trevor became the person who is now. A lot of events happened, of which I'm not going to say it all, but the most touching scenes in the story was that it was about how a mother's love can actually go beyond she pushing Trevor out of the minibus onto the ground just for his safety and his younger brother's safety. The other scene that really had impact on me was when the mom got shot in the head by his stepdad. There were other funny moments that happened in the storyline, which actually brought these comedy vibes into the picture. A lot did happen, but all I want to say is that this story can make you go over it multiple times. So go check out the book because Born a Crime is one of the stories that actually gives you a glimpse into what really happened before the Mandela freedom. It gives you knowledge about how people who were blacks, people who were white, and people who were colored cooperated and then lived together in the same community, in the same vicinity. And it actually makes you believe that no matter where you find yourself, no matter the situation you find yourself, you can make something better out of yourself. You can make something better out of yourself no matter the situation you find yourself. It is not about the place you were born, it is not about the place you find yourself, it is not even about the place you schooled. It is about you, it is about what you believe in and what you can do. So, yes, Born a Crime is one of the interesting books I've ever come across. I would recommend it to thousands, millions, 10 millions, hundreds of millions people to read. So go check it out. Whatever conversation, whatever you felt after reading the book, you can just let me know, just comment, just chat with me. You can enter into my DM and have a conversation with me. And you can also join our conversation community party where we talk about books and talk about our opinions and thoughts. See you in the next episode.